All right, so just filling you guys in on the. I'm gonna finish off where we left off a week ago. Last week, brought the account. I think it was around 2 8. No, it was not 218. I gotta check the other video. Okay, so I know it was 8% increase. This video, I'm also gonna tell you guys which markets I'm looking at for this week. So it looks like last week we ended, and I'll share my screen. Okay, so this account was ended at 209.88, I think. Yeah, 209.88. Had a $16.58 profit, but this past week I'll screenshot it and show you guys. I should have screenshotted it before, but do it now. All right, so lost a small amount. So I lost half of what we made. All right, I just sent it to myself. Let's see. All right, here it is. Hopefully you guys can see. All right, this is it right here. So as you can see, the 193 was deposited. We made around $16 and then lost about $8 this past week. Only took one trade. So if I were to filter it for the date, you'll see that I only took one trade last week. And it was this US 30 buy right here where I lost $8.77. I could do the filter, but this is just so that you know how this past, since I did the 193 deposit, how things are going so far. So besides the point, right now we have $201.65 in the as the balance. I really don't know why it says $200.79. Account right now says 201.65. So I don't know if that's swap fees or what, or why it's saying 279 cents, but $201.65, just so that you guys get the actual picture. So the markets that I'm actively looking at right now is there's gonna be three different markets. So how do I switch this? I'll just stop sharing. All right, we're getting better at the Zoom calls. So gold is really looking heavily bullish for this week. Although I do want to short, I'm not sure when it's gonna go back to bearish. Hopefully we don't get a daily candle close above around 49.19. And between this area right here, I am looking for around a 1 hour sell so that I can short the market. If we don't get that 1 hour market structure shift, then I'm not gonna look for a sell. I'm just gonna wait until the market moves from bearish to bullish. But as the daily time frame stands, we're currently still bearish. We're bearish until a candle closes above this high right here. On another note, looking at Euro USD. So right now I'm also short. I'm also looking for shorts on Euro USD, still looking for a 1 hour shift. And I do not want the daily time frame to close above this daily high right here. And that's where I stand at the moment. I mean, right there isn't I guess it's not a deal breaker if the daily closes here. I would like for it not to close there, but I think because there was a heavy buyer and then a heavy seller who sold, This is the overall daily high and this is the overall daily low, but because this fits around the 50% pullback, I'm picturing because there's also a big imbalance for us to create some type of sell to the downside. So that's my mental framework for this move right here with Euro USD. And then lastly is going to be looking for longs on the Dow. So if we can get a daily pullback of 50%, at least 50% to the price of 53,244, that's ideal. And I won't get into the market until we have a 1 hour shift from bearish to bullish. So that's why I set an alert at this price point. And that's pretty much my bias for the week, my personal bias for the week. And I'll continue to update the group chat on Discord. Links in the bio if you guys are interested in joining and open to having a conversation on there as well. If you guys have any questions, hit me up there. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.